Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here with the new leaks about the selection box, and also I think we're gonna have the new cards of the structure deck. So I didn't see that, so this is a blind reaction. And before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So this is the last one. So the leaks that we've got from the latest maintenance that happened, I think now that I'm recording, an hour ago. So boom. Ooh, I see something. So let's start from the first thing. We've got intercept wave. All synchro monsters on the field are changed to defense position, and then return all face-up synchro monsters to the extra deck during the end phase. This could be a nice deck to play, a side card to play in tournament against, for example, harpies that are a problem that have been a problem for the last year. Then we've got Power Zone. If a monster is destroyed by battle, the controller of that destroyed monster takes damage equal to off its original attack, and this is a field spell. Interesting, but I can't see how these cannot be a problem to you as well, to the controller of the card, of course. Then we've got Red Carpets. If a dragon type synchro monster is on the field, target up to 2 resonator monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, okay? But this is a trap. Of course, this is support for Jack Atlas. Then we've got Comics Hero King Arthur. If this card will be destroyed by battle, you can touch one Xyz material from this card instead. When you do, it gains 500 attack, and if it does, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. So this could be kinda a first turn play, because he cannot be destroyed by battle twice, basically. And yeah, and these warrior type monsters only, so it's restrictive. This could be another good turn 1 for heroes, right? It definitely could. Then we've got the card that, of course, we were all hyped for, Blacklisted Soldier in Vi of the beginning. Just like Legionnaire, actually better than Legionnaire, because you can banish 1 light and 1 dark from your graveyard to summon it, not 3 monsters. Then you can activate 1 of these effects per turn, and you can go with banish a monster on the field. And you cannot attack, or if this card, if this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make a second attack in a row, and this is better than the effect of the original Blacklisted Soldier, because it does not specify that you have to attack another monster in a row. So this can actually attack a monster and then attack directly. So before a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links only having 4 life points cap, this actually becomes insane, and the fact of this being in a selection actually means that this will be out a lot for long before being even touched by ban list. So definitely a must-have card for this. Ooh, that's really insane. This could be actually a thing that's a good card to have. Even now I'm talking about the decks that I play, Stellar Knight, because Badleamos is dark. So, and you can easily go into Badleamos, so if you have this, you can just boom. And he's a warrior as well. Oh my lord, this is insane. And boom! This, and I'm sorry if I'm just spoiling it, but with this, but let's go in order. And with this, and actually that, we can enter in the Dark Magician here. We have had the Blue Eyes here. We destructed deck at the beginning of the 2021 here, and now we're gonna entering the Dark Magician here, because this is basically the hand trap, the Dark Magician hand trap, but this is even better because you can special summon this card by discarding 1 card. Keep in mind that all these effects are not once per turn, neither hard once per turn nor soft once per turn. If you got 2 of these little guys, these little girls in your hand, you can do all this stuff. So you can special summon this by discarding one card, so it does not specify that the card you discard has to be a monster, a spell card, or anything else. And if it is normal special summon, so it's an if effect, so it does not miss the timing. You can add the Dark Magician from your deck to your hand, so okay, pretty nice. We're not gonna play Illusion anymore, I guess. And during damage calculation, if your other Dark Spellcaster monster battles an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. That monster you control gains 2000 attack and defense for that damage calculation only. That's insane. That's insane. The fact that you can do that you can have the effect even with the Illusion Magician being on the field lets you have full advantage of the searching effect. So that's really insane, and I already see the fact that she's being a level 6 can open up some spicy play for a turn 1 Dark Magician when it does play Photo Strike Bouncer or Rhino's Boss. I already see something like that. Oof, we're shifting up, boys. We're shifting up, definitely. Boom, then we've got True King Agnimazut, I guess, the Vanisher. Correct me if I'm wrong. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand or face-up field, including a fire monster, so also in your hand, pretty nice. And if you do, special summon this card, and if you do that, you can banish 1 monster your opponent's field or graveyard if both the destroyed monsters were fire. And this is 2900, pretty busted. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can add 1 non-fire weird monster from your graveyard to your hand. So this could be a support for Yangzing. I mean, it's worm type, so it should synergize anyway, right? Okay, pretty nice. And then we've got Dark Paladin. We already know that this is just a reprint, and it's pretty good, honestly. It's a reprint. I really like this art, honestly. Monster Reborn, we already know what it does. This is Strength in Unity, that should be a structure deck card, right? Strength in Unity, if you ritual or fusion summon using Blue Eyes, White Dragon, or Dark Magician, you can target 1 card your opponent controls or in the graveyard, banish it. You can send this face-up card from your field to the graveyard and target 1 level 7 or higher normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand or shuffle into the deck. And this perfectly combines with the, for example, the first thing that I thought was, that I'm thinking is the Magician of Chaos, because you can use the Advanced Ritual Heart to send the Dark Magician to the deck, and then you can just recycle the stuff, you know, the Dark Magician into the deck thanks to Strength in Unity. So that's pretty nice. Then we've got Bottomless Trap, and that is busted. So we're actually, again guys, we're shifting up to a stronger meta. So if your opponent summons a monster with 1500 or more attack, destroy that monster, and if you do, banish it. Okay. So this is the next actually Karma Cut, because this does not care about normal or special summon, or also pendulum summon, and so like Bottomless Trap Hole, like Floodgate, it actually affects all the monsters that are summoned in that moment. So if your opponent pendulum summon all the 3 monsters that are all with 1500 or more attack, you activate Bottomless and they're all gone. Banish it. That's insane. Really insane, honestly. Then we've got Destiny King, Triple D Destiny King 0 Laplace, I don't know. Pendulum effect, you remain phase, you can add 1 face-up DDD pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. Okay. And monster effect, you can special summon this card by tributing 1 Triple D monster. Before damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can activate this effect. This card's attack becomes double the opponent's monster's original attack. Huge. But yes, there's 0 defense though. Until the end of the damage step, and if this card attacks a defense position, must inflict piercing damage. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle each should it is not destroyed, also you take new battle damage from that battle. Okay, that's pretty nice to actually endure. So you can actually take 1 damage and then use the effect for the second time, right? So that's pretty good. So basically 2 times per battle it cannot be destroyed. That's right. Yeah, because the first time you use the effect to endure, and the second time you use the effect to have double the attack, so you're not gonna be dead, of course. Then we've got Catch Captain Beerman, level 8, 2600, 2700. You can normally summon this card without attributing, but its original attack becomes 1300, and once per turn you can make all level 4 beast warrior type monsters you control become level 8 until the end of this turn. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material for an Xyz summon except for the Xyz summon of a fire warrior type monster that I guess is the other card right there. Let's actually skip to that. Catch King Giant Trainer. Let's see. Tree level 8 monster. Okay. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, draw 1 card and show it. If this was a monster, you inflict 800 damage to your opponent. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. I see this, I mean, you're anyway enjoying a card, but the effect is not that crazy. I mean, to draw a card and is crazy, but the effect inflicted damage, I don't know how useful can it be. 2800, I mean, it's fine. Tree level 8, I don't know. I mean, I don't know which deck these can synergize with. Maybe Lunalights, but do Lunalights really need this? This is Beast Warrior, right? Yeah. I mean, it is something. Then we've got Infinity Doom Archfiend. Generic, level 6. Once per turn you can target one of its up card on the field and negate its effect. Then if you have no cards in your hand, you can destroy it. So the effect of negation applies anyway though. While you have no cards in your hand, if this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is doubled and is 2200. A Dark Synchro monster that was summoned using this card as material can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. That's nice. And it's level 6, so it perfectly synergizes with the combos that the Infernity decks already make, right? So that could be nice. Then we've got Ignister Prominence, the Blasting Dragon Slayer, level 8, 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner pendulum monsters, 2850. Attack at 0 defense. Once per turn you can target 1 pendulum monster on the field or 1 card in pendulum zone, destroy it, and if you do, shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. So you can also pop a monster your opponent controls, right? Yeah, and then you also got to shuffle 1 card into the deck, and this effect does not target. Nice. Once per turn you can special summon 1 Dragon Slayer monster from your deck in defense position, but it cannot be used as synchro material for a summon. Ooh. That's huge, isn't it? Pretty busted monster, right? The shuffle 1 card without targeting is insane, of course. And this once per turn. Nice, really nice, honestly. And here we go. The card that will shift us to Dark Magician deck. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of shuffling effects, so these might be less powerful. Ebon High Magician. 2 level 7 spellcaster type monster. So unlike the Ebon Magician, this requires spellcaster type only. And when this card has Xyz material, you can activate a quick play spell card or a trap card from your hand during your opponent's turn by detaching 1 Xyz material from this card at activation. If this exists, and this is already insane, so these actually transform or your back rows into hand traps, basically. That's huge. If this Xyz summon card is destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard, or if this Xyz summon card you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Dark Spellcaster type monster from your hand or deck. Okay, then you can destroy 1 card on the field. Insane. 2800 of defense, It's a little bit worse in attack, but that's fine. That's insane in my opinion. Really good. Really good. Really good, honestly. Then we've got Magister Paladin, the Ascending Dragon Slayer, 2 level 4 Pendulum monster, 1850 attack and 2k defense. When this card is succeeds summoned, you can add 1 Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. Nice. During the end phase, okay, it's a little bit slow. But once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. Special summon 1 face-up Dragon Slayer Pendulum monster from your extra deck, but it cannot be used as an Xyz summon, as an Xyz material for a summon. Okay, that's fine. I'm not familiar with Dragon Slayer, so I can't think of any crazy combo straight away. Digusta Phoenix, 2 level 2 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card. It's a normal face-up wind monster you control, even in itself, right? This card you can attack. This turn you can attack twice. It was better if the let attack directly, but I guess that's fine. Winds. There's Digusta, of course, that I do not have the cards. Then we have Harpies, but they do not have access to level 2 monsters. What we have? Can't think of any. Magispector, maybe? I don't know. Then we've got the other card that is supposed to be in the Structure deck. Destiny Rivals. If you control Blue Eyes, White Dragon or Dark Magician, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. You can only activate 1 Destined Rivals per turn, and this card is searchable with the Rod, because this actually has Dark Magician written in its text, right? So busted, definitely busted. And then we got Pendulum Reborn, special summon 1 face-up monster, Pendulum monster from your extra deck or 1 Pendulum monster from your graveyard. Okay. Fair enough. Apprentice Magician. This is a new card. If this card is summoned, target 1 face-up card on the field that you can place a spell counter on, place 1 spell counter on that target. If this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower spellcaster monster from your deck in face-down defense position, even itself. We didn't have this thing in Duel Links yet. And then what we have here. These are new cards leaked, but we saw all of them. And confirm the reprints, we've got the DDD stuff, Roach, Tuning, Tenki, can be nice for any of you, and Archfiend, DD Crow, never saw that use that I thought he would have, and Rescue Rabbit. Confirmed cards. I mean, these will be in the Structure deck. Oh, that would be nice. If this is the Structure deck, it's gonna be enough nice. I'm definitely excited for Diffusion as a reprint. Really good. And so the boss card that we're getting for the Structure deck is Ebon High Magician. That's insane. But we're not gonna get the Apprentice. Of course, Konami, right? We're gonna get a Buster Blade. Okay. The Apprentice, okay, but... And we're gonna get, of course, the Destined Rivals and the Strength in Unity and the Reprint of Dark Paladin. The Navigation reprint, but I got 3, so not really a good thing for me. I mean, I'm happy for this, but definitely I think having the Apprentice in the Structure deck would have made that broken. I mean, of course that is a selection box card, right? Of course that is. And then we've got a couple of skills. Destiny Draw Monster Reborn we already looked at, right? If your life points are to 2500 or below, your normal draw becomes Monster Reborn, but if your opponent controls a monster with 3k or more, you can use this skill regardless of your life points, okay, to draw your only copy of Monster Reborn. And who knows if this is only for Yugi and Seto, only for Yugi maybe? Master of Fusion Paladin. This should be interesting, and then we're done. Return 1 Dark Magician or spell trap card that contains Dark Magician, its name to your deck from your hand, okay. Then add 1 Buster Blader from outside of your deck to your hand, and set 1 Polymerization to your spell and trap zone, okay. During your turn you use this skill, you can only special summon one monster, and during your opponent's next turn you cannot special summon any monster. This skill can only be used once per turn and twice per duel, and will only activate if you begin the duel with a deck that meets the following condition. The deck cannot include 2 copies of the same card, except for Dark Spellcaster type monsters, so you can only play Dark Magician, Apprentice for example, but this is not for the extra deck. There are no fusion monsters other than Dark Paladin X. Okay, no fusion monster other, so you cannot play, for example, Dark Cavalry, right? You can't play Dark Cavalry. I don't know, honestly. I really do not know if it's worthy. This is spellcaster as well. Then we've got, there you go, this stuff. The icons, this lease. Spirit King Jaden is coming to the gate, and I think that's all. So I definitely think that the Apprentice Magician is gonna be a game changer, honestly, for Dark Magician, and it's gonna be even more important than the stuff that we're gonna get here. Honestly, I think so. But Timeless is the new Book of Moon, I guess. We've got the new Legionnaire as well, right? Guys, there are a lot of cards, honestly. Elite cards. That's huge. That's really huge. Time to take the wallet, I guess. I don't know, guys. These selection boxes are always, you know, something that will definitely... They're not a good offer, you know. They're not convenient in terms of spending your gems and money. But who knows? We'll see, guys. We'll see what we're gonna be able to do. And that was all, guys, for the leaks. Tomorrow all this stuff is gonna come out, so I'm excited, definitely excited to see. I mean, this should be confirmed as the Destructor deck, honestly. And I mean, I don't know how happy should I be. I mean, we got 3 new cards, a couple of reprints. This reprint is very highly appreciated, honestly. But I guess that's fine, right? I guess that's fine. So guys, that was all for today's leaks video. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and if you have some questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm here to help. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.